Scholastic Audio presents Trajectory by Cambria Gordon, narrated by Meredith Zeitlin. 2 hours earlier than our usual quitting time, and after conferring with her 3 male colleagues, heads down, whispers inaudible, Mrs. Mauchley makes an announcement. "You're free to go, girls. Everyone except Eleanor." I've ruined everything. They're going to fire me for insubordination. Why can't I keep my mouth shut? Look what happened in the basement the other night. Once again, I've taken 1 step forward and 2 steps back. As the 9 girls file out of the differential analyzer room, Alice steals a look at me. What's going on? I blink back my tears and give a tiny shake of my head. When the last of the girls leave, the door slams behind me, and I jump. It's just me and the 4 adults. The inscrutable man returns to his place in the corner, watching. Dr. Mauchley and the general gather chairs from the input and output tables. Mrs. Mauchley finds 2 more, folded up in a supply closet. The digital analyzer is turned off, so the only noises are footsteps and the scraping of chair legs across the floor. Step, step, drag, step, step, drag. And in between, my heart beating 3 times its normal rhythm. Finding the pattern isn't calming me down this time. Dr. Mauchley strokes his beard. "Maybe you should take a seat, Eleanor." The 4 of us settle into a tight circle at the end of the room. The inscrutable man's empty chair, like the symbolic one we set out for Elijah the prophet during our small Passover seders. The only difference is that I'm hoping this man doesn't make an appearance in the seat. General Gillen lights a cigarette, and I suppress a cough. He blows smoke over his right shoulder. "I'm sorry, do you mind if I—" "Go right ahead," I eke out. Mrs. Mauchley moves to open the doors on either end, since there are no windows. At least the visual of my escape route helps ease the choking sensation. A secretary enters, click-clacking her heels efficiently. She carries a tray filled with a pitcher of water and 5 glasses. As there aren't any free tables other than those containing expensive equipment, she places the tray right on the ground. I watch beads of condensation drip down the side of the crystal pitcher, my throat in a silent cry of thirst. No one makes a move to pour. Finally, General Gillen speaks. "What level math did you reach, Eleanor?" I was in trigonometry." His eyes dart to the man in the corner, then back to me. They're going to use my youth, my low-level high school math as the reason to sack me, and I'm certainly not about to tell them how I taught myself advanced calculus from my dad's books in his study. The burnt end of the general's lucky strike is seconds away from crumbling to the floor. He looks for an ashtray, and when he doesn't find one, uses one of the water glasses instead. My mouth gets even drier watching this. Mrs. Mauchley uncrosses and crosses her legs. Dr. Mauchley pours himself a glass of water, but doesn't offer one to anyone else. Gillen takes another long, slow drag from his cigarette. "You're a math shark, Eleanor. We need someone like you out in California." Math shark? I can't quite process what he's saying. "That's why we're transferring you to the Army Air Base at Muroc Lake," he adds. I'm so relieved I could kiss him. They're not kicking me out. But wait, California? That's on the other side of the world. How will Mom reach me? What if they get news from Poland? Dr. Mauchley chimes in. "You should know that you won't be working on the analyzer." "That's correct," says the general. "You'll be calculating ballistics tables for other equipment." He shifts in his chair. "The desert ranges out there, dry lake beds. It's an ideal testing ground." Other equipment? Testing ground? He's being awfully cagey. Could he be talking about real bombs? No, that's impossible. They wouldn't send a civilian into a dangerous situation. And yet, nothing about this day has gone the way I thought it would. I'm sitting next to a machine that does calculus. I'm having a conversation with a top-ranking U.S. military officer, and there's a man in the corner who looks like he wants to kill me. Anything goes. The scary man is stepping forward. He doesn't take the empty chair, but stands behind it, his hands resting on the back. Now, in the light, I see the shadow of his beard, as if a permanent reminder of his dark persona. Eleanor, is it? Shockingly, his voice belies his face. He sounds normal, friendly even. I'm Deputy Director Hayden from MID. He pauses, as if I'm supposed to either be impressed or know what this is. I look at him blankly. Military Intelligence Division. Still nothing. Among other things, we oversee the ordnance departments, specifically the Army Air Corps Technical Services, to make sure— Eleanor, dear, interjects Mrs. Mauchley impatiently. He's a spy.